Industry Insider brought to you by Jay Dillon, coming to you from the Australasian Worldwide Music Expo 2012. And joining me, Warren Smith from Sierra Nevada Worldwide Music Festival. How are you, mate?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Now, tell us a little bit about the Sierra Nevada Worldwide Music Festival.
It's the Sierra Nevada World Music Festival.
World Music
We're going to be experiencing our 20th edition this year. We're in Northern California, about 2 hours north of San Francisco, in the little county of Mendocino, in a little village called Boonville. And I think we expand the population considerably there. But we really concentrate on roots indigenous music from around the world. A lot of reggae, Latin, African, and more Asian music these days as well. Mm-hmm. And we're a smaller festival intentionally. We don't really want to grow much bigger than we are. We're about 7,000 or 8,000 people all in. Okay. It's a 3-day camping, craft, and music festival. So 85 to 95% of our people, once they get there, they're there for the 3 days and they are camping.
Yeah.
And we do get people from around the world. We've got a very dedicated audience. And at this point, really, talent's probably been playing a secondary role in our festival. I think most people come to see each other. And it's kind of turned into a really enlarged family, and everything just kind of runs automatically.
Now, it looks really interesting. Like you said, the talent is secondary. You have so many things set up. You've got like workshops and the food stalls, but it gets a lot deeper than that. You really play to that 3 days and keeping people on site.
We have a very significant children's stage as well. Yeah. I think our main market are young families. Mm-hmm. It gives them an opportunity to come out and see all these acts they've been hoping to see all year round, and they can see them over 3 days. They can bring their kids, 12 and under are free, and we have a family atmosphere as well. But it's really cost saving as well. I mean, it's so expensive these days to get a babysitter and go into San Francisco and pay for parking and have dinner and go to a show and come home. For about that price, you can come for 3 days with us and see about 35 acts. And,
yeah.
So that's what we concentrate on, and like I said, we're kind of at a point right now that we're very happy with. So
absolutely.
And intentionally small.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now you mentioned you mentioned you're getting a bit of a focus on Asian acts now. Is that Pan Asia? Are you talking India, Southeast Asia, Asia itself?
Well, we just extended an invitation to a Korean band, and we've had some Japanese groups in recent past. In Japan, reggae's been very big, and we actually found a reggae band in Korea as well. Mm-hmm. So that is really a common denominator that's around the world. You can't really go to any place and not find a reggae band. I'm talking to one in Iceland right now as well. Mm-hmm. When I was talking to the Koreans, I go, gee, amazing, a reggae band in Korea. And they go, no, there's 6 of them. And I go, well, yeah, okay, but there's none in North Korea. And they go, 1. They go, we think there's 1.
Yeah, we think there's 1, yeah, great. There's been such a shift and focus on the Asian music scene. What brought on the focus for that for you? Was that because it's a big shift?
I think it's just the exposure. Yeah. And the world keeps getting smaller, and for many years, for our first 12, 14 years, we really looked east, mm-hmm. and south, Latin America, Africa, Europe, UK. And for most of our talent, we purposely discriminate against American musicians. Everybody else can do that. So we purposely, try to exclude American musicians, or at least American music. And we don't have pop, and we don't have country, and we don't have rap, unless it happens to be incorporated in a foreign band. Yeah. So, And like I said, we not that music's really become secondary, because that really is what people are paying for, but they like to be surprised. So a lot of times they'll look at the lineup, and they might know 2 or 3 or 4 of the acts, some of the bigger ones, but geez, they'll have question marks on the rest, and that's our job, to tell a story. Mm-hmm. And we really love having bands that have great stories, and we have a network of radio stations that work with us. And so it's really exciting, announcing talent and explaining who these people are and what they do and all that. And so the number one requested group we have at the show year after year has always been Surprise Me. When I ask people, who do you want to see? And they go, geez, just surprise me. That's all we want. Mm-hmm. So, we've become a source of finding new music for a lot of people. And it's been working.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Australasian Worldwide Music Expo. Have you found any acts here that you put on
Oh,
your
yeah,
lineup of the
quite a
past-
few.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, quite a few. We've had Blue King Brown, we've had Fat Freddy's Drop, we've had House of Shem that played last night, we've had Cora, Catch a Fire, Sarita, and I know there's more, but yeah, we have. So it's the Australasian World Music Expo has really kind of opened my eyes to what's going on out here. And at first we kind of trotted a little lightly, but geez, the response has been really good.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, going by there's many great showcases on, but the New Zealand showcase last night was absolutely fantastic.
yeah.
It's good to see that, and you're right. It's opening a lot of people's eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the one tonight. I've worked extensively with the Abyssinians throughout the years, and Johnny Clark's just a gem. So that'll be nice as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a great show.
Now, Warren, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the industry. Where did you start off, and how did you?
Well, I was in college, and then I did graduate work in economics and taught for a while in university, and then got involved with reggae and ended up in Jamaica. And next thing I knew, I had a record label and a booking agency, and this was back in the 70s. And I did that for about 10 years, a little over 10 years, and then I think I was probably getting burned out, so I kind of used my education. I went to work in the business world in a boutique stock trading firm during the whole new issue thing with all the high-tech companies in San Francisco. And I did that for about 10 years, which was really exciting and interesting. And then when music became digitalized, I came back and digitalized my catalog. And the next thing I knew, I was hired to advise and counsel several festivals on their booking and promotions. And then basically I started this, and that was in 1993.